Hey, what's going on, family? This is JJ. I just wanted to run through this quick trade I had earlier today. I was trading ES again. Last 3 days, I've been doing literally the exact same thing. I noticed that we open up, we manipulate to the bottom of the 5-minute orb or somewhere, some liquidity, some sell-side liquidity, and then we go for highs. Asia, London. So, but those last 2 days doing the same thing, I was kind of prepared for this. So in the trade that you see on the left, I was in like I think a 15 or 5-minute demand zone. You see that green zone right there? That was where I was trading from. So it was a 15. Yeah. On the 5-minute, you would see it, but the 15 is like a demand zone / order block, whatever you guys call it. But I saw that PD array there. There it is. You see it on the 5? That was the 5-minute demand zone. Right. So we drew a trend line from the bottom, illustrating that we were in an uptrend. And we entered. If you can see, I think I did get stopped out once. Yeah, you see that first entry? I got stopped out for break even when it went up and came back down. And then from there, I waited for the re-entry, so it did come back, and I got in. You can see the entry, though. The entry was a little bit bad. I was waiting for more confirmation after we tapped out of that zone, but I'm going to start just entering right at the zone soon. I'm getting more confident with the supply and demand, so that was really the trade I did today. It was 2 trades with one idea. So, and I just started, if y'all notice, y'all see the candles look a little bit different. I just started using the volume candles. So they show you how fat the candles are. And that's pretty much an illustration of how much volume is in each candle. So certain candles, see the candle printing now is really skinny, but it's not closed yet. But if it closes, depending on the volume, maybe a big fat candle. So just today was a simple trade, 2 trades, 1 trade idea. I took it from that first 5-minute demand zone. I hit PDH, previous day highs, and then I waited for the pullback, got back in, and then went for new highs. Actually, we went for new highs. So that was today. I keep NASDAQ on the right just to watch it, but in all reality, no, I'm gonna be using ES for my trades because I don't know what it is, but NASDAQ is too fast for me, man. And I'm not trying to be chasing no stock, so let's look at what we did here. So I was just trying to make a quick video, by the way, just to let y'all know. Yesterday we did pretty much the same thing. I didn't make a video for that. I think I have like a bit of it screen recorded, but essentially the same thing. So as y'all see me busting out of that 1-minute fair value gap with that nice wick. Looked like it would have been a hammer candle. Yeah, see, we 5 micros in. So super important tip. Guys gotta start measuring your trades and knowing what is your daily risk? What is your risk for each trade? Don't just come up with a number and just try to estimate. You need to actually be making sure that you're either at your daily risk or under it, depending on each trade and each stop loss size. So for me, my daily risk, like usually 200. Sometimes I might even start off with 150, even on a prop firm, just because I'm trying to get those good habits so that when I do scale up, I'm not like super duper greedy. A lot of people trade around me, and those dudes are getting $1,000 trades, $1,500 trades, and I was. That's how I started off. I started off hitting big trades. But then I learned that just as you hit big trades, you'll hit big losses. So I started to pull back recently and just take more conservative trades, look for $300-$400 a day, and call that a success. And so far, that's been working. It takes a little bit longer for prop firms and stuff like that, but if you have the right habits from now, then when it's time to get those max payouts and you max funded with Top Step or whatever the case may be, you'll have that required discipline and the psychology to even trade that heavy capital. right? But if y'all could take away any tips, if you're trading ES, keep Nasdaq on the side. You just keep an eye on Nasdaq so you can compare. Another thing that I saw today early that made me take my long trades is that I noticed that ES ES actually swept Asia low, but NQ didn't. As you can see, that yellow line, if you're looking at the right side of my screen, that yellow line at the bottom, that's Asia low. So the yellow line on the left side, you don't see it right now, but if you go low on the chart, you'll see ES was actually already hit that low like before pre-market, like in pre-market, during pre-market, before market open. Meanwhile, we never got that tap on NASDAQ. So what that is, that's called an SMT divergence. So they're supposed to be pretty much correlated and moving the same way and doing the same things. But when you see a divergence of a correlation, that shows that we're probably going to be making a big move soon. So when I saw that, that was my last little confirmation, along with the demand zone and the trend line, that that gave me the conviction to take that trade. So yeah, and I'll let you guys just watch the rest of my day. If y'all notice, a lot of people that be trading, they don't show like their on-screen P&Ls and shit. Come on, man, I'm different, man. I don't do stuff like that. See, this is where I fucked up at. The only mess up, my only flaw today was that I moved my stop losses. I should have kept those stop losses at break even. But instead, you see where it is. I eventually put it underneath that purple box, which would be a demand zone on 1 minute or 2 minute. But even that, when the manipulation wick came, I was too close to the action. So I got stopped out after holding my trade for about 3 hours. So we ended the day with like, I want to say 370. Should have been more like closer to 450. But I made that mistake of pulling that wick up. And when we got wicked out, it went back up. It didn't go to my actual final target, but if I would have closed that market close, I would have still been up about 400 to 500. So all good, just a learning lesson. But shout out to everybody. Any questions about futures trading, options trading, feel free to check in, leave a comment, leave a like. By the way, any videos you guys want me to do, feel free to leave it in the comments. And I'll be taking my YouTube a lot more serious going into this next year. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, and I'll see you at the next one. I'll let y'all just sit and watch the rest of my trading video. Peace out. But you're placing such an Olympic fucking feat on something that's highly unlikely.